Good evening. Welcome to the Hole in the Wall Theater. There is no smoking in the theater at any time. In the event of an emergency, exits are located through the lobby where you entered the theater and to your right at the rear of the theater. Please turn off any cell phones and pagers at this time. Thank you and enjoy the show.
None of this is real. None of this is real, so you can just stop looking at me. Stop looking at me! You are non-existent, and therefore you must stop looking at me!
Ooh, that is bad logic. Which is fine with us. This is a musical!
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Of course you didn't, because they don't exist any more than they do. Dr. Fishbein says you don't exist, and I pay him darn good money, too.
Why don't you tell them all about it?
Why don't I tell them all about it? $125 an hour, you are dead, Fishbein. Because they don't exist, that's why. Sane people do not have to explain themselves to non-existent people. When you're sane, you're under certain obligations not to carry on like a loon, not to be Napoleon at Waterloo, and not to sing a song to empty rooms. Hey, wait a minute! Stop the music! There's no way I'm singing for anyone!
Okay, you don't have to sing if you don't want.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I don't!
Right, that's the spirit.
But you know, you're just bursting to tell them about it. It's your story. It's the story.
Maybe I do want to talk about it.
All right, I'm listening.
Sane people explain things. It
Sometimes.
doesn't prove a thing. And anyway, I'm explaining it to him, not to them, and I'm not singing.
Sooner or later, you have to sing. Everybody has to sing.
They don't!
Not till they're on the way home. And they're expected to hum and whistle.
I'll give you a hum
Give me a what?
Phoebe, listen, honey, it's too late. This time, we've got you. You're on stage and there's no getting off till it's done. You're in a...
Don't you say that word!
What word? Hummer?
musical!
And I can get off anytime I want to.
I'm sure.
I can't listen to Nancy Reagan. I was young, I was stupid. We did anything in those days. We thought it would be fun. And I guess it was, at first. We did nitrous whippets while we were watching the pajama game. Then mushrooms and carousel. I got sick during South Pacific. I suppose that should have been a warning sign, but God, who hasn't gotten sick during South Pacific? And I wanted to keep going. I needed to push it. We dropped acid and watched Brigadoon. My God, the plaid. And then, finally, I'll never know why, we put in a video of cats. We had it looped, you know, so it played over and over and over. We thought we were so cool. Something snapped, I guess. No big surprise. It starts small, humming your shopping list at the supermarket. It's normal enough until the tuna starts harmonizing. But it gets worse. The day I saw the Dream Ballet at the DMV, I decided I needed professional help. Dr. Fishbein suggested this job. Who ever heard of a musical in a laundromat?
Oh, Phoebe, that won't work. Musicals don't have to make sense. You're thinking of art. This is something else entirely.
No, but don't you see, it is working. It's been 10 minutes and no stupid song. Pretty soon the audience is gonna get bored and start to leave. I may be delusional, but this is no musical, because if it was, there would be a song now. When you're in a musical, there are certain rules you must obey. People die. Tragically. In the last scene.
Rule number 3. There has to be a villain. According to a contract put in place between Actors Equity and Satan, the Prince of Darkness, evil must have adequate representation in any drama. And technically, musicals count.
Tell me that you can see them.
Them who?
But you heard the song, right?
Was that before or after we were talking about the rules in Broadway musicals?
Can I have a light shift, please?
Thank you. Who are you people?
She's big.
She's fab.
She's cheer. Biz, fab, and cheer. We're kind of like muses, except we don't inspire writers, we inspire characters.
Well, force.
Right, forced characters.
Characters on a stage do not need to be forced. Are you kidding? Have you ever worked in theater?
Now she's gonna tell us our jobs. Listen, sister, do you really think Oedipus would have seen it all the way through to the end without somebody forcing him?
And all he had to do was gouge out his own eyes and sleep with his mother. Think of what it takes to get somebody through a production of Godspell. This is ridiculous and insane.
It's a musical.
Ridiculous and insane is the premise of 95% of every musical ever written. All right. I give up. My whole life's in the shitter anyway. Why not be in a musical? I'll cooperate. Just tell me what I have to do to make this, to make them, to make you go away. Just finish the show. Get to the applause in the end.
Not intermission.
The end.
After the applause comes the blackout, and then you're done. Unless you want to bow.
And I never have to do it again? Was Rum Tum Tugger ever in anything but cats? Then cried.
You're right, we did. It was the audiences that fought us on that one. The truth is, nobody really laughed, nobody really cried, and, well, just about anything's better than cats. We can't make you any promises, but you will absolutely be done with this musical.
All right, tell me what I have to do.
Simple, you need to resolve all the romances.
Find the hero.
And he helped you defeat the villain.
All the romances? And what villain?
One time. The villain will be along any time now. There's no mistaking him.
And the romance says, plural, in a musical, everybody gets some. Are you kidding? Nobody gets any.
Romance. Everybody gets some romance.
Oh, well, what everybody? There's me and there's him.
Actually, you're right. This place is kind of empty.
Even for a Saturday night.
Even for a laundromat run by a crazy lady. Well, there should be another couple here by now. Well, you've got time stopped.
Oh, right.
Break a leg!
Break both. Hey, do I have to be in every scene?
No.
Yeah. Otherwise you can miss valuable exposition.
Valuable exposition? Are you kidding me? You think these people are strangers to me? I run this place. I know everybody that comes in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This guy,
Gary.
like it matters. Gary here is either a pathetic widower or a pathetic bachelor. Am I right?
Pathetic cuckold, actually.
Oh, probably single now, so we'll get back to you. This guy,
Jack.
Jack here, has got his nuts in a bunch for Jill. Oh, that's original.
Hey, maybe we go together kind of like Ram-a-lam-lama, ka-ding-ka-ding-ka-dong.
Knock that off! This is a grease-free laundry zone, mister. Anyway, Jack here has his nuts in a bunch for Jill, so he's pretending to help her with her laundry so he can see her panties without earning it.
Jack's here to help me with my Shakespeare.
Really?
What happened?
You got a
you're saying it all comes out in the wash? Actually, that was a great thing my mom always said when I was a kid. I could go out, run around, get as dirty as I wanted to, and Mom would never yell. I'd be all nervous because I was so dirty, and she'd just rub my head and say, "Don't worry, sweetie, it all comes out in the wash."
Song title, no!
Here I am on a Saturday night, separating the colors from the white. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm in college, I should be drinking beer. Studied real hard all week. I went to every class, but I've run out of clothes to wear. What a pain in the ass. I'm no damn good at meeting girls, but without one I get lost. I'll kill two birds with one stone. It all comes out in the wall. Oh yeah. Here I am on Saturday night. In a week of lows, this is the height. Life is dull when you're single in this town. So I thought I'd go where there's people around. I'm learning how to do this all. I'm learning how to cope. I'll wipe out trouble along with stains, and I'll use a lot of soap. Missing socks are a metaphor for all the things you've lost. There's no such thing as a perfect match. It all comes out in the wash. Oh yeah.
Here I am on a Saturday night, doing laundry to avoid a roommate fight. Oh, she is pissed about the telephone bill, so I'm here with some time to kill. I couldn't come and at the door, but she'd probably be there. So I'm here with my friend Jack. He follows me everywhere. You just have to drop some wood a day. It isn't too much cost to clean up each and every day. It all comes out in the wash. Oh, how many songs was that? 2. Well, how many do I need? More than 2. Shit. She's a weirdo. I'm a weirdo.
employee. I have come to speak with you.
What can I do for you, Heine? Did she just ask what she could do for his Heine?
Here we come, we must speak. It may surprise you to learn that the coin-operated laundry industry does not always throw out the best specimens for employment. Even with the most rigorous training, only a few persist and prosper. You are that few.
Heine. This is all very surreal for me right now. Maybe we could get together for bratwurst next week or something?
Phoebe, you are my best employee. And as such, I have a proposition for you.
Shoot.
But why would I shoot you before I know your answer?
My answer to what?
Excuse me? I mistake. Phoebe, you are my best employee. And I am propositioning you.
What?
I say wrong.
No, that's right.
Danke! Mate with me, Phoebe. We shall spawn beautiful blue-eyed laundry gods with cleaning their veins.
No.
Say yeah, Phoebe. Don't force me to be stringent with you.
You would love it.
I'm through, Phoebe. It is not conflict, but submission which delights me. Tell me, have you often used a cotton small shower in the back room?
If you had got me up on the internet higher, I
I will not share you so crudely. I mentioned this is a small room and shower to recall to you that the rent is due today.
What rent? There's no rent.
But there is.
I've never paid any rent before today.
A regrettable circumstance which has only recently come to my attention. I will also collect the back rent. All is detailed in the lease.
You hired me. I didn't sign any lease.
Oh, but you did. It is here, immediately below the paragraph entitled, I wish to have my paycheck direct deposited. Also, a copy was sent to you. It was notarized and clearly marked. You may have $1 million.
You know what? I quit.
Unfortunately, your contract forbids your resignation while your accounts are in arrears.
Contract?
Yeah.
Your rear?
9! Part 172-F in the 90-page booklet entitled Safety in the Workplace. You initialed it.
Fine. What do I owe you?
$230 a day. 7 months. $48,300.
And if I can't pay it?
Then, according to the document signed by you entitled, If I Don't Pay You, I Must Be Your Wife and Bear Your Creepy Little Babies, We Will Be Married.
Where did you come up with that idea?
It's fairly new. I call it the Heinrich Maneuver.
You just cracked yourself up.
Yeah, in my whole life, I'm considered greatest of comedians. Sorry, I misspeak. Comedians.
No, I don't think you misspeak. You had it right the first
Enough!
time.
Really, darling. You must pay the rent.
I can't pay the rent.
You must pay the rent.
But she can't pay the rent.
You must pay the rent. They love me 'cause I'm nasty. I'm bad as I can be. I mean, obscene, gassy. They all still love me. And if you wonder how bad can I get, let me tell you, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm Heinrich von Barry's the one you love to hate. When I was a little baby, my mommy loved me so. Oh, the love she gave me, the she had to go. But here on Easter she was late on her rent. I kicked her out and gave her a full length. Come on, Ribbon, Maddie's the one you love to hate. You will play Big Finish now! So then they ask who's your daddy? I'm Ribbon Maddie, the one you love to hate! Boy, am I bad! I shall return near the end of the second act.
Who was that guy?
Her boss.
The villain.
Like I said.
You have $48,000? Let me think. I get paid every 2 weeks, and I don't get paid again until Thursday. I make a little bit more than minimum wage, so let me do the math. No, you cretin! Of course I don't have $48,000!
So what are you gonna do?
He can refuse to accept my resignation, but he can't keep me from walking out. I'll do the same.
What are you doing?
Apparently I don't have an exit. Listen, when Heinrich was here, did you guys hear that song?
Hell yes. Always the same old song and dance. You owe me rent. You can stay here for free if you sleep with me. This is a storage unit. On and on.
Did you hear Heinrich singing?
When?
Just now! I'm high on it, Bo Batty!
Hey, that's pretty
You
good.
sounded just like him!
I love impressions.
Oh, do one more fun! I love him! You know the whole kill the rabbit thing? Okay, all three. Look this way.
I bet you if I look that way, I could stay here for free.
What do you see?
The rain stopped.
That's a very encouraging image. What's your name?
Phoebe.
That's a very encouraging image, Phoebe. It can't rain forever.
No, not forever, but it can rain until you're dead, and the rain is going pitter-pat on your bloated corpses, and can't you see those people out there?
The babes by the car? Is that Alexis? I think so. What in God's name are you doing in here?
Okay, look. Where? There! Oh, stop it! You are just characters on a stage!
Oh, the world's a stage.
All the world's a stage! Yeah, good. Only, do you remember talking about metaphors in school?
That was confusing.
And do you know why? Because in your case, it isn't true. It isn't a metaphor. You're just a character on a stage. You're not real.
I'm not real.
No. And what's more, your existence in this presentation is strictly as the other half of a love interest, which means your only chance for continued existence is to go with Jack here and give yourself to him completely.
Do you understand, Jill? We're sorry it has to be this way.
So, why don't we let you two get better acquainted, and I'll just get to know Gary a little better. Maybe you two can have a nice dream ballet or something. So, Gary, why don't you tell me about yourself?
I came home from work one evening. The bags were sitting by the door. I asked my wife what was the matter. What were all the suitcases for? She said, in case we go on vacation, she'd be all packed and set to go. And I believed her explanation. How was I to know? Went upstairs to the bedroom. Lights
enough for you, dear. The thing is, I need you.
You need me.
You're not gay, are you?
I don't think so.
Because I need you.
What for?
I need a hero, Gary. I need you to be my hero and save me from Heinrich.
I haven't got $48,000.
You don't need it. You just have to love me. So, hurry up, okay?
Hurry up!
This shouldn't be too tough for you, Gary. Just hurry up, okay? What's the matter with you? Don't you want to be the hero?
Actually, I've always seen myself as kind of a sidekick. Supporting role.
In your own life?
No, why set yourself up for disappointment?
Okay, he's not even trying.
You're rushing things, Phoebe.
Besides, you need to get all four of you together.
There is no way I'm doing any of that group stuff.
About that, this is a musical, not a late-night pay channel show. I'm sorry, Jack. I just don't handle disillusion well. I've been betrayed before.
Trust me.
That'll work.
What'd I say?
Trust me? Please, what girl on the planet hasn't heard that from a guy before? I'm sorry, Jack. I'm sure you're probably a very nice guy. And Jill, sweetie, I'm sure whoever this guy was that betrayed you was nothing like Jack here.
Oh, he wasn't. He was gorgeous.
Hey!
Were you two together long?
No, I only met him once, but that day changed my life.
Oh, God.
One day when I was 5 years old, my mother took me downtown to this new grocery store, and there were people standing around. The mayor said, "Here's someone I think that you will all know. He's going to cut the ribbon, and maybe you've heard of his show." I just couldn't believe my eyes. The greatest voice I ever heard. There he stood before us all. I never believed he was a nerd. And then that he played hard to ever during that 50s I walked right up to him and asked him for an autograph. He put me aside and then I heard him start to laugh. I've got to get to my next grocery store grand opening. I don't have time for this, and there's no way that I'm gonna stay. That was when I realized my whole world fell apart. Just as he had cut that ribbon, he had cut straight through my heart. The damn that Edson Williams, my favorite from Happy Days. He played hard to ever during that 50s craze. My mother held me tight and said, "My dear, now don't you cry. Shows get canceled all the time, careers of actors go dry. I'm sure one day Mr. Williams will find himself out of work. Then he'll be sorry for the time he acted like a jerk." I pulled out that day. Maybe just as well. Forever and in his house. I hope his soul runs in hell. Yeah, that's Edson Williams, my favorite from Happy Days. He played
sing about.
It's not something I'd ever sing about.
Except tonight.
You want me to sing?
No. Somebody else should probably go before you go again.
Go again.
This is a musical. We're all in a musical.
I thought it was a play.
I should be so lucky. Although, if this were an absurdist play, the audience would hate it. But all the theater scholars would probably love it. No, sorry, little voices in my head told me it's a musical.
We're muses!
Right, sorry. The muses in my head told me it's a musical.
If this is a musical, then where are all the songs?
Where are all the songs? You just sang one a few minutes ago. As a matter of fact, it kind of went on and on and on.
You mean when I told you about her?
Exactly.
Well, I'm sorry to have burdened you. I don't usually talk about it.
Sing about it.
I just felt this overwhelming need to let it all out, to tell the truth about things.
Do you want the number for Dr. Fishbone? Harry, that's just more proof right there. In the real world, men don't have problems lying about things. But it's a musical. You have to tell the truth. You can't lie in a song.
Even if that were true, it would only prove something if I usually lie.
Don't you?
No.
So, if he were lying about lying, then how would we know if he were telling the truth? Never mind.
Gary, how many women have you been with?
I don't keep count.
I rest my case. Every guy knows his number. Christ, they brag about it to their buddies if it's over 5. You know your number, and you're lying about it right now because you're too embarrassed to admit that it's, what, 1, 2? Couldn't possibly be 3.
I get what you're saying. That's why Jill told us about Anson Williams.
Say's about it. It's true. I bet you that's why I told you everything with the chorus.
That's ridiculous. I didn't even have a chorus.
Yeah, I noticed. Why do you think the song dragged?
It was kind of long. It was kind of long.
You can hear it.
Speech. The speech was
The
kind of
monologue.
monologue. The monologue. Was kind
Song!
song. The song was kind of long.
Yes, it was long, wasn't it? You heard it. You know. You believe me?
I believe you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Do we have an audience?
We're watching.
Oh yeah, baby, don't worry, we'll be quiet.
Jerks, she means there.
In the parking lot.
No, the parking lot isn't there.
Then where are all the cars?
You believe me. That's the important thing.
I believe you. Phoebe,
Yes?
why are we in a musical?
I just don't know.
Hey, did I sing anything?
When?
I don't know.
Ever?
No, I know I've sung before. Have I had my own song in the, in the musical?
No.
Why not?
How should I know? Maybe you have nothing to say.
I have things to say,
Maybe you don't though.
but
No, she's right. Maybe you don't.
do I?
How should I know? Sing something.
I don't know how to sing.
No, your character doesn't know how to sing, but that doesn't matter. Any character in a musical can sing. You just have to be important enough.
What?
Sure, if you're an important character, you get a song.
At least one.
Right.
And what if you don't sing?
Well, then you're probably an extra. Window dressing.
Maybe you're in the chorus.
I'm not in the chorus.
So then sing something, and we'll all be that much closer to getting out of here. You fall into bed with Jill, I jump popcorn balls, and we're on.
You know what? I'm out of here now. See ya.
You don't have an exit. Did you want to try?
No, it gives me the creeps.
Okay, now, tell me why we have to sleep together again. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Fall in love.
Oh, absolutely. Whatever.
Apparently, it's in the rules. I don't know much more about it than you do. All I know is the only way for us to get out is if we all fall in love. And I think that we have to do it through songs. So sing, Jack.
I don't know what to sing about. I certainly don't know how to make someone fall in love with me.
I think it's automatic. You just open your mouth and it spills out. What spills out? The song. Some part of who you really are inside.
Oh.
what if I show you who I really am, and you...
Wait! Wait! I get it! Don't you see? It's so beautiful. That's why the songs are so honest and sincere. Because only by baring our souls can we open our hearts. Oh, Jack, there's a dignity to truth. Trust that dignity. Trust that no matter what you say, we'll know you're no different than the rest of us. You are a beautiful, unique human being. Trust us. Trust me, Jack.
Been dailies for 3 weeks in a row. The pressure's building, something's gonna blow. There's only one place where I can turn. I know in hell I'm gonna burn. But why doesn't anybody understand that I'm in love with my hand? Did it constantly as a kid. I thought I might go blind from what I did. My parents were not overjoyed when I shook hands with the unemployed. So why doesn't anybody understand that I'm in love with my Everybody said that I was sick. Coming up with the short end of the stick. You know they never had any qualms, making the wrong herring ponds. But why doesn't anybody understand that I'm in love with my hand? With my
Oh my God. You worry! I bet you were here just to bottle my panties.
Jill,
Jack off!
you said I could trust you.
But that's before I knew you were a total perv.
Do you believe in karma, Jack?
Why don't you cut him some slack? It takes a lot of guts to reveal your personal deviations like that.
I'm not a deviant.
Hey, I'm trying to help you here.
Jill, sweetie, get over it. You two have to hook up anyways. Or what? I'm not sure. Either this goes on forever, or if we're slightly more lucky than that, we'll die tragically in the final act.
Oh, come on, he's too perv.
Well, don't be such a prude. Look at the dork I'm stuck with.
Bird, you said I could trust you.
Dork, you have been on me since I walked in this place. You are such a bitch!
Now that's a song title.
Sometimes I'm bad when I should be good.
Sometimes I just misunderstood.
Breaking the point
lets me see. And that's when I fell in love with the leader of the laundromat. My folks were always putting her down, down, because our laundry came back brown.
They're back. Right there, I can see them. They're back.
Quick, before they're gone again.
There's no music.
Well, just
Sing
open your mouth
something.
and come out.
This song's about no one. This song's about nothing. They only put it here just to kill time. Who needs motivation or character creation? All I need is for this to rhyme. I know at this point I should explain exactly why I am this way. Maybe I was abused or just a little bit confused, or possibly my character's gay. Character is not the kind the audience can get behind. So why should I waste my time talking about me? I'm just a woman with my own problems. Don't analyze me, though many have tried. That just isn't the plan. I need more help than all the therapy the world can provide. I need some tide.
Where are they?
They're out there in the parking lot. Haven't we been over this?
Not them. The muses, the chorus, whatever you call them.
I thought you said they sing backup.
Sometimes. I said they sing backup sometimes.
Oh, them.
Yes, them. Remember? We want them to appear so Phoebe can ask them what the hell is going on.
I remember.
No, you do not. You're dumb as a sack of rocks.
I do so remember. We drew straws to see who'd sing, and Phoebe won.
Phoebe lost.
I kind of feel like I won.
Finishing first does not mean you won.
I don't get it. Didn't Phoebe draw the short straw?
See? Brain like a sieve.
Come on, Jack, you're just being mean. She has no idea what a sieve is.
It's a spaghetti strainer.
I do not have a brain like a spaghetti strainer.
This is getting us
I
nowhere.
can't believe you'd be so mean to me after we
focused on why Fat Buzz and Clorox had...
Grab, Biz, and Cheer.
Do you really think they didn't come because we got their names wrong?
No, you're still here, aren't you?
Then where are they?
Maybe they just weren't needed.
Not needed? Not needed? I've been sitting here for I have no idea how long. I've even resorted to having...
You better watch your next word choice, Dinky, or they're gonna have to write paramedic into this musical.
a physical union
You loved it.
with this harpy.
I mean, maybe they weren't needed for that song. You said they sing backup, right?
Yeah, they sing backup.
Sometimes. You said they sing backup sometimes.
Well, that song really wasn't about anything.
And hers was?
Or his perv.
Bitch!
Wait. Maybe he's got something. We need a song that has backup. Something bigger.
An ensemble piece.
What's it?
It means we're all in it.
Yeah, we're all in it, all right. Okay, so how do we do this? Maybe we're singing already. I mean, if we were singing, we probably wouldn't even realize it, right?
We're not.
I've got an idea. When I was singing, I was thinking about Anson, and the song just came out. Same with you guys, right?
Well, yeah, except with me.
So all we have to do
What about you? You already know what it is.
That's okay, I can usually only think about one thing at a time. Ready? Look!
Lint.
Lint! Lint!
Lint. All my life I've searched for what I could not name. What I found was nothing new. It was all the same.
And I wondered if there was something more. And I wondered if this was what my life was for.
My life is
Some people can't find their dreams out their back door. Others lose what they have, so they search for more.
I've heard that home is where you hang your hat. And I'll be damned if I'm hanging my hat this on your back.
My life is
We did what you wanted, and we're still stuck here. We've been here for days. Days!
No, you haven't. That was just intermission.
We're through intermission? Sure, where did you think the audience went?
We're through intermission.
Shh, we're through intermission.
That's why time went all funny on you.
It feels like days have passed.
Oh, years can elapse between acts. Time still passes, the audience just doesn't see it.
So nobody could see us? I told you nobody saw us.
Yeah, we saw you.
Saw you what? You couldn't see us?
Yeah, we could, Phoebe. You're only over by the window.
Well, we saw you too. So what? They couldn't see us.
Well, I'm not doing it in front of them, so they're just gonna have to take our word for it.
What did you do?
What you told us to. What did you do? What did I do?
Not what. Who? Who did you do? Him. Over by the window.
At least I didn't like it.
Neither did I.
Oh, yes, you did.
They did it too.
Yep.
Where?
On the floor by the change machine.
Why?
So he could tip her. I don't know.
Why? Didn't they listen to my song? Why?
To get out of here. That's why.
Phoebe, this is a musical, not a porno.
You mean we didn't have to?
I knew it.
Fall for that every time.
Jill, we have to so we can save the planet. Jill, we have to so it cure my cancer. Jill, we have to so you fully understand the part of Juliet Gresham, Gulliver.
Look, you said we had to fall in love. Fine. We're finished. Now, when I Gary's gonna save me from him. Or rather, Gary's going to distract him, and we're going to hit Heinrich with these bags full of quarters.
Phoebe, that won't work.
Well, the bit about the quarters might have worked. But even if you bash him, so what? Well, y'all might think you're in love, but in the end, all you'll have to show for it is a sore Heidi.
I can't take it anymore!
What are they saying?
They say you don't love me.
Oh, Phoebe, would you like a hint?
Of course I want a hint.
Ask Gary what he does for a living.
What is that going to solve? You're right. We're just not right for each other. Getting to know each other is just a waste of time.
You think too much for a musical, Phoebe. Just ask him.
Wait, come back here, goddammit! I'll kick your sparkly asses! Oh,
Are they gone?
no, Jill. They're having a full pelvic exam right there.
They're not, are they?
So, Gary, what do you do for a living? When you're not in hell, I mean.
Wait a minute. What did they tell you? What did they say?
They said to ask you what you do for a living.
Why?
I assure you, it makes even less sense to me.
This is just to get me to sing again, isn't it?
I don't think anybody wants that.
Hey, if that's what they said to ask you, then just tell us.
Fine, fine. I produce infomercials, okay?
Springer size.
Cellulase, the fuss-eating paste, the pediatric narcolyzer. Those are mine.
Tell me, how do you get people into the audience for those things?
The audience is just out-of-work actors. All we have to do is give them a sandwich and tell them they can put it on their resume. Do something when they're not waiting tables. Besides, you didn't think that normal people could be interested in that garbage, did you?
Just when I thought you couldn't get any worse.
Don't you talk to him that way. He's a very important man.
What? What?
Gary, do you suppose I can arrange an audition? I mean, after all we've been through together.
Come on, Jill. You don't want to be an infomercial? You're studying Shakespeare. You want to be a serious actress.
My organization always has openings.
Is there an opening that makes you think of me, Gary?
Would you two knock it off? You're making me sick.
Yeah, we have to work on a way to get out of here.
Sorry.
It's just gonna complicate things if you two get on the moon eye for each other. You're mine, she's his, and that's that. What? Why?
Why? Why?
Why? I don't know.
Oh, Phoebe, Jill's right. That's it. It has to be. I could never be with Jill, despite our names. And besides, I already have a blow-up doll. And I'm straight, except for that one incident in scout camp, which I don't want to sing about. So, drop it right here. That leaves you, Phoebe. Gary and Jill belong together, and so do we. We must have some point of commonality. Do you like Shakespeare? Are you from Detroit? Do you have 6 toes?
Ew!
He's right though.
Even if he has 7 toes.
How do you know he has 7 toes? Never mind. All I ever wanted, since I thought of it, was to be in an infomercial and then meet Gary. He's non-threatening and cute, but not so cute that he'd ever leave me. This can't be an accident.
Phoebe, think there must be something.
You don't have to think, Jack. This is a musical. I've known we belong together since your song. I've known what we share in common since I heard you sing.
What?
Onanism.
What?
Look it up, Jill. Look it up. My last boyfriend wasn't useless. After all, he broke the law. But when it came to loving, he never did nothing but make me yawn. One day I'm doing laundry, sat on the washer as it started to whirl. And when that load beneath me hit the spin cycle, well, that made me a happy girl. Spin cycle, I'm coming clean. Make me dirty, fulfill my dreams. Tumble my buttons and shake my seat. I've had my share of offers, but no boyfriend I can trust. Like 12 wet flannel towels as a guaranteed way to ease my lust. Maybe you think he's dirty, but isn't this the perfect place for that? Rubbing my pretty maytag is the only thing that ever really fills my pad. Spin cycle, coming clean. Make me dirty, fulfill my dreams. Mumble my buttons and shake my seams. Nothing against my species. I like real people a lot. Most times devices bore me, but major appliances make me hot. And that's the lucky thing, girls. Or if I made it corporate charming to come, I'd still be cold and dry, but I got some quarters and extra long agitation. Don't need no man. Don't need no man. Don't need no toy. Don't need no toy. I'm a satisfied girl. She's satisfied. I'm telling you, boy. I just want the drop in the horn.
the home stretch now, and that gang was getting old. All right, freeze!
I can't move.
All right, I want everyone to take a deep breath. It is time for you to face your fears before the audience gets restless and starts throwing shit.
Bitch, door, hearth. Brain like a spaghetti strainer.
Do you dare take the next step?
Sex is easy. I suppose I don't have to tell you that, though, do I?
This part takes actual work. Here comes the gold ring, boys and girls, and two choices lie before you. Grab it now or know forever that fear made you who you are.
Did they deserve it? Sure, as much as anyone else does.
What?
Given into the musical experience.
What do you mean?
Aren't you tired of fighting it? I'm sure the audience is. Or they could just be tired. I heard that the coffee in the lobby wasn't that good tonight.
Of course we're fighting it. Who wants to be in a musical anyway?
Are you serious?
People are lining up for this stuff.
Just look at this audience. Do you really want to spend your lives like them?
Really? I mean, just look at this guy.
I don't get it.
Well, that's a surprise.
What kind of life is it in a musical?
Oh, sister, if little orphan Annie didn't have a show to do, she'd be turning tricks in Tupelo, Mississippi right now.
We don't even want to mention what Sandy the dog would be doing.
Run! Bottom line is, you need the show as much as the show needs you.
All right. Say we did want to give in. What happens then?
You sing, for God's sake. Haven't you heard the band vamping for the past 5 minutes?
Maybe I was wrong. Life in a musical and I find you incredibly attractive. What's up with that?
I don't know, but it's pretty cool.
So is that it, do we?
Love each other?
I think we should all do it again just to make sure.
Works for me.
Sure.
Better safe than sorry.
Stop saying no calculating! Yet! Dear Liebling, don't change. Your feeble coins cannot stop me. Phoebe, the time has come.
Save me!
You have nothing to fear, Phoebe. Come to me. Our progeny awaits creation.
It means family. I've got it!
As I was saying, Phoebe.
Wait, can't I, say goodbye to her?
That's saving me? You made a phone call?
He's on his way. Did you think he was beaming here?
Who?
Never mind that now. Just go stall behind him.
Phoebe!
For how long? How's this guy getting here?
Does it matter? He's coming by jetpack, all right? Just go stall him.
Heinrich, while I'm certain you'll be a good earner, I'm a little concerned about your parenting skills.
Naturally stringent. Fair but stringent.
Okay, sure, sometimes little tykes need a crack on the head, just like anyone else, but let's say you want to tell a story. Could you do it?
Yeah, Phoebe, my little Schnitzenruben. I was champion storyteller.
Prove it.
Phoebe, there's no time for this.
Do it, and I'll walk all over your scrawny little body in 6-inch spiked heels.
What? By examples of kitten. As I'm sure you know, kittens come in all different colors. This kitten was black and white, which is to say he had one white foot and 3 black feet, and a white tail, and black ears, and a white face, and a black heart. This was an evil kitten. Stench of catnip fills the air, people running everywhere. No one here can laugh at home. Now's the evil kitten come to call. 7 arms of screaming boys, spleens and kidneys become cat toys. Everybody bears a frown. Now's the evil kitties come to town. Look at evil kitty go! Look at evil kitty grow! He used to be kind of fluffy and small, but now he's 75 years old. Whiskers dripping, blood and gore. Now he's poisoned the legs of board. Just destroyed old McDonald's farm, drinking zephyr like a ball of yarn. You will all join in now, Victor! You, little louder! Look at that common, I think so. Be finished now? Yeah.
I don't like your stories.
You are weak.
Hold it right there, you Teutonic twit.
This is spoiled again.
Harvey. Uncle Harvey to Jack here. I used to change his little diapers up until he was 7. As far as this walking ethnic slur is concerned, I'm Agent Uncle Harvey of the INS.
Immigration and Naturalization Service?
Investigators of nonsensical stereotypes. We're a small but well-trained group. The government doesn't admit we exist, but we have a sizable budget from the Defense Department. Think about it for a second. All that money they write off to $200 hammers, where do you think that money goes? That's our budget. Anyway, this man's not even German. He's from Utah.
I'm Heinrich von Babby of Duselheim.
You are Larry Fishbein of Salt Lake City.
Dr. Fishbein! I feel so violated!
You just can't come in here in the last act and tie everything up.
Watch me. I have powers your feeble little mind can't even comprehend. And besides that, I was a Boy Scout. Earned a merit badge and neat little bows.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it hadn't been for you meddling kids.
But why, Heinrich? Larry?
Why?
You're a guy from the Mormon capital of the world. Why'd you try to do all these terrible things? Aren't you ashamed?
Ashamed?
Oh yeah, I forgot. The villain must be remorseful at the end of the show.
Yes, well, that gives us the happy ending that everybody loves so much.
So hurry up and tell everyone you're a changed man.
And if I don't?
Remember what happened to Judd Fry in Oklahoma?
Point taken.
So tell us, Larry, how'd you become a villain? If you want any more stage time, you have to tell the truth.
I blame society.
Save the liberal bleeding heart bullshit, Heine.
No, the world has disappointed me.
How?
Well, ever since I was a little boy, all I ever wanted to be was a singer in a heavy metal band.
Well, that would explain the lederhosen.
When I was young, I had dreams to spare. Every day was another chance to somehow get there. Growing up in Utah! How can you have heroes without MTV? Parents strict, hated rock and roll. Spent too much time in church and the sermons took their toll. He had no music, set his soul on fire. For all he ever heard was the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Mormon Tabernacle Choir. So his rock and roll dreams would never stop. And all he had left was big hair and a broken heart. Wait a minute, that's not what happened at all. Let me tell you about the time. One day at school, a new kid came up to me. He had something that would set me free. It wasn't pot, or coke, or lubes, or crack. It was his dad's Black Sabbath album on a track. He ran home while thoughts raced through his mind. Could this be still coming from behind? Would this music turn him into a homicidal killer? I heard kids turn gay from listening to Thriller. Listening to Thriller. Rock and roll could never stop, and all he had left was big hair and a broken heart. Devil, what in hell are you talking about? All I did was borrow this Black Sabbath album from this kid at school. 1, 2, 3, 4. To take me to his stereo, he put his headphones on. Sound ripped through his brain, and then he was gone. The evil spoke to him, and he
better. It's amazing. Never underestimate my powers. There's not much I can't fix. Take Ronald Reagan, for example. Did you ever see any of his movies? Bedtime for Bonzo? That man couldn't act his way out of a paper bag. But what do you think got him elected? And then, of course, there's the Pope. With all due respect, it's not quite the Energizer Bunny that keeps him going and going and going and going.
Wow, that really is amazing.
It's not amazing, it's a musical. Try to keep up, okay?
Jill, I have something for you.
Oh, and she had a nickel for every time she heard that.
What is it?
Hopefully, it's a brain.
On my way down here, I ran into Anson Williams at the EAUO.
What's the EAUO?
It's the Equity Actors Unemployment Office. Good food and great service in the cafeteria. Well, I had to give Sylvester Stallone his check. Anyway, Anson gave me the signed and notarized letter of apology for his appalling behavior so many years ago. You deserve to be treated better, Jill, and he realizes that now.
But how did
Just doing my job, ma'am. Apology. Gary, you might appreciate this.
Who's the fat guy in the prison coveralls?
That's your ex-wife. After she ran off with the electrician, she decided to reverse the sex change operation she had before she met you.
You mean
It explains so much, doesn't it? But really, Gary, she had an Adam's apple the size of a baseball. So you should probably just let it go. You're already looking at years of nightmares and lots of therapy.
so it's in prison?
Arrested for sex fraud. She's serving 20 years on Rikers Island, but her name's Bubba now. She's actually quite popular with a lot of the guys. There's this one game that they play. Never mind. Moving right along. Jack,
Yes, Uncle Harvey.
come with me, my good friend. Johns Hopkins University wants to pay you handsomely for your participation in a new study they're hoping to conduct.
Well, what kind of study?
It appears that no one else on Earth masturbates as much as you do. The university wants to do a study of its effects on the brain.
Well, there's no effect on the brain. I'm a freshman at a prestigious college.
Jack, you're 30 years old and you've been a freshman for 12 years. At the newly married community technical college, their required SAT scores is in the low 20s. They'll even let that slide, you slip the admissions director a 5. But you do one thing, Jack, and you do it well. Embrace it. All right, now, was that everything?
What about Phoebe?
Yeah, you forgot all about her.
Oh, I don't think you have anything in that bag of yours for me.
No, you're right, Phoebe. I don't have anything in this bag for you.
Wait a minute. I'm the protagonist of this whole mess, okay? I went through everything here tonight, and I get less than everyone else? Oh, sure, I get the guy, but is that it? I never get what I really want.
What do you really want?
I always wanted to direct.
Phoebe, if you get too greedy, you could wind up getting stuck in this musical for a lot longer. Is that what you want?
No, I guess not. I'm sorry.
Much better. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, Uncle Harvey.
Okay. Lovers united, villain defeated, plenty of singing and dancing. My work here is just about done, but let me go down my checklist just to make sure. Jack, do you love her?
Do I what?
Do you love her?
Uncle Harvey, isn't that Fiddler?
Oh, sorry. Do you love her?
Sure.
And Jill, do you love Gary?
Well, that all depends on what your definition of the word love is. Oh, what the heck? I love him the big lug.
And Gary?
With all my heart.
And Phoebe, do you? No. Are you in love?
You know, for the first time in my life, I really believe that I am.
Mazel tov. All right then, now, Heine, you see the error of your ways?
Yeah!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, yes.
Excellent. That's it. Who's better than I am?
Nobody!
Of course not. I say, let's have a finale. Oh, I'm the one who comes on late. I get the bad guy and set things straight. It's my responsibility. A musical miracle, that's me. Sentences don't mean a thing. I have a few lines